Hip-hop is the culture the world reflects. Status on the streets can bring you hood respect, but usually a block star's met with death. It's a dangerous game, homie, watch your step. Yeah, the cars and the women are enticing, but those envious bullets, could end your life, man. Thinking of big boss souls like an eagle, until you're double crossed by your own people. Hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders.
What is going on, everybody out there? Lamont at large. Today we are at the Beverly Center here in Los Angeles, California. I used to hang out at this place when I was a kid back in the 90s. This used to be LA's #1 mall, in my opinion. Los Angeles, the town of my youth. Thank God I'm leaving tomorrow. But before I leave, I want to talk about a murder. Well, depending on what you consider what a murder is. I'll tell you the story, you tell me. I'm going to tell you about a shooting, a killing that ended up in the death of one hip-hop rapper, Dolla. We're going to talk quickly about his story, who he was, and what took place right here. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Back in the days, this was the mall to be seen at. You could see a lot of celebrities shopping at this mall for the latest and greatest in fashion. As a kid, when I came here, I seen Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. And of course, the girl that played the girlfriend from Boy Meets World, Topanga. Seen her here. I had a big crush on her when I was a kid. And this is also the same place where 21-year-old rapper Dolla, real name Roderick Anthony Burton, was shot and killed on May 18th of 2009. Now, if you don't remember Dolla, he was a rapper, came from Atlanta. When he was a kid, he and a couple of his friends had a little rap group. I think it was called the Rascals, kind of like a crisscross-ish kind of rap group. And he also had a hit. I can't play the song on YouTube because they will, demonetize video or whatever. But it was called Who the F Is That? Does anybody remember that song? Who the F is that? Well, they would say the expletive in that song. I don't cuss on this channel, but it was with T-Pain. So if you guys heard the song, you would definitely know that it was him. So on that date, May 18th, 2009, Dolla was with a couple of his friends shopping here at the Beverly Center. I believe he was in town because he was going to record his first album. He had a couple mixtapes prior to him coming out with his first album, so he's coming to LA to record. And at that time, he was with a couple of his friends / associates, Scrap De Leon and DJ Shabazz. I don't know if you guys know who those guys are. I don't listen to a lot of hip-hop music, but anyways, moving along. So they came here, and at the time there was a P.F. Chang's that was here. Now I don't know if they went to P.F. Chang's to eat or not, but they were in the valet at P.F. Chang's. Now P.F. Chang's is no longer in business here at the Beverly Center, but there is a restaurant right there. Now there's two valets. You're gonna have a valet for the restaurant over there. You're gonna have a valet for the mall over there. So that's the main valet. Now, the shooting could have happened in either or locations. However, I have a feeling that it happened right here. I could be wrong, but I believe it happened right here. So on that day, Dolla and his associates, they ran into a guy that Dolla just had a run-in not too long ago. As a matter of fact, a couple of weeks before, they had a run-in with a guy named Aubrey Berry over some kind of incident. I don't know what it was over, but they were all at a club in Atlanta, and Aubrey was outnumbered by Dolla and his associates, as the story goes. I don't know if that's the story, whether it's true or not. People don't talk, people don't like the cops, stop snitching, all that good stuff. So Aubrey Berry gets beat up, reportedly, in Atlanta. So just by dumb luck, Mr. Berry happens to see Dolla at this valet right here at the Beverly Center, And well, you know, he remembered getting beat up by Dolla and his associates, so he has a problem with that. So what he does is proceeds to speak with Dolla about whatever it is that they're going to speak about. And well, we're not here, not a lot of information in this case, but words are exchanged and threats are made, accusations are made. And well, you know what? Mr. Berry pulls out a gun and shoots Dolla several times in, I believe, the torso, and then immediately takes off. Now, 911 is called, and paramedics arrive very quickly because there's a hospital right on the other side of this place. Cedars-Sinai happens to be the place where I was born, and also happens to be the hospital where many celebrities have died, including Notorious B.I.G. So they come and they transport him to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, and he is declared deceased within a matter of but only a few hours. And the shooting, all can't guarantee it was at this very valet. Like I said, there's two valets. P.F. Chang's is no longer in business, but I wanna say this used to be P.F. Chang's, so I believe it happened right in this very location, but also it could have been the other valet over on the other side of this parking structure right over there. So eventually, after the shooting, Aubrey Berry is immediately found at LAX trying to board a plane going back to Atlanta. So he's arrested by LAPD, taken to jail, and he is booked on a count of first-degree murder. Now, Mr. Berry tells the court, I was defending myself. I was beat up in Atlanta, and then when I seen him in Los Angeles, well, he was accosting me and he was with a couple of his buddies and I felt threatened, so I had to defend myself. Now, wait a minute. Hang on for a second. So I'm all about defending yourself. You know, hey, you should always carry, if you feel the need, defend yourself at all times. Better to be caught with it than without it. However, that fight happened in Atlanta. That's at least 2,000 miles away. So you're telling me that of all the places in the whole country, you get beat up by Dolla and his associates at that club in Atlanta, and 2 weeks later, you happen to see him, of all places, in Los Angeles at the same mall? Sounds kind of fishy to me. I don't know. I believe in coincidences. Don't get me wrong, I do. But 2,000 miles away, 2 weeks later, I don't know. That's what he tells the court. And of course, there's also allegations of gang ties involved in this crime. I don't know. Well, anyways, the jury acquitted Mr. Berry of all charges. So after that, he was set free. And another young man, another hip hop rapper, loses his life in the very deadly streets here in Southern California, Los Angeles to be exact. So we're gonna go back the other way, a couple thousand miles to Atlanta, Georgia, to visit the final resting place of Roderick Burton. And this is the grave of Roderick Anthony Burton II, November 25th, 1987 to May 18th, 2009. I speak life. Self. Just a very public execution of this young man. Rest in peace to Dolla. All right, guys. I am out of here from Atlanta, Georgia. I will catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.